Okay, Vladimir, you can show the second problem. Your microphone is off.
Okay, thank you. So we got int I.
So, Yunus, you had the same problem, yes, in this
Yes, yes,
exercise? Okay,
yes.
like have you got the task, like what we should we do?
It's like how many numbers have from 1 to 100, it should not will be divided, yes?
No, like you should then find the minimum number, the number, which is the sum from 1 till that number should not exceed 100, okay? For example, the sum of from 1 till 10 is 55, yes?
Yes, yes.
So like you should find the one where the will be the number which will not exceed 100, okay?
Now let's say I equals 1, no, 0. So it will be and 1, what was it, plus equal, no, it was, say, I plus plus, so turn into 1. And, oh no, just a moment. How did I do it earlier? And 1, let's say I equals and 1.
So Yunus, if you have understand, just do guys by yourself. So if you have any problem, like I will help you, okay?
Okay.
Ahror, this is the task for you also.
Should I stop my demonstration?
Yeah, like first try by yourself and then we will do together, okay guys?
Okay.
Okay.
So finished, guys?
Not yet. I'm trying to do it.
Ahror, how about you? Okay, guys, maybe like I will show by myself, yes?
Maybe be better if you solve.
Okay, just a second. So my Visual Studio is visible to you, yes, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's great then. Okay, then we need two variables, yes, for iteration. Let's start from one. And in order to calculate the sum, then it will be 0. So we should do it with the help of do while loop, yes?
Yes.
Sum is less or equal to 100, yes? It should not exceed by 100. Okay, then we should count sum. So if there is not problem with sum, let's make like this. 0, then I plus plus. I'm getting this.
Maybe there's a space between them. That's why.
Yeah, because of the space. Okay, look, we should like get each number. So like when it comes here, it will be 1, and then it will add, and it will see that whether the sum is less or equal to 100. It's less and equal to 100. It will continue, and it will continue until this will become equal or less than 100. Okay, guys? Or equal or greater than 100. Okay. So like let's say if the sum exceeds the 100 or it will be equal, our loop will terminate automatically. Okay,
Okay.
then we should print the sum. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, it works. I tried it
Yeah.
also.
Right.
So like when it comes to 14, the number increases, like the sum of them will increase, and then it will stop automatically. Okay, guys? It's not like
Right.
God, it's not like a hard question. Like it's easy question, a little bit tricky, but okay.
Right.
Vladimir, Ahror,
I got it too.
yeah, like Ahror, I think you understood the task. Like the task was like to find the number where like your the sum of from 1 till that number exceeds 100. Okay, Ahror? So any questions, Vladimir?
Just a moment. I'm looking through our homework again.
Okay.
No, no other questions. Everything else was clear.
How about you, Yunus?
No questions. Just I have a problem only this one.
Okay. How about you, Ahror? Any questions? You didn't do the task, so that you don't have any questions. Okay, then we stopped in which topic last time?
The loops. For loop, while loop, do while loop.
And like we couldn't finish until then, yes?
No, I think we finished them.
Finish, hasn't?
Yeah, we finished them.
Well, like we didn't have like a topic about nested loop. Am I right?
Nested. Oh, right. Yeah, we stopped at nested before nested loop.
Yeah, got it. Okay, what is a nested loop? So, guys, like we will look through nested loop, break statement, continuous statement fastly, and then we will do practice. Okay.
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 So, Ahura, are you following us? Okay, Ahura. Ahura, when you will turn on your microphone and then your webcam. Ahura, when you will turn on your microphone and webcam. Okay, then guys, try to turn them on because like it will be useful for you. So like if you have any questions, you will demonstrate, like it will be easier for you to understand the topic. Or if you have any problem, it will be easier for you to solve them. Okay, guys, like what's a nested loop? Nested loop is like a loop statement inside of another loop statement. Okay, for example, as I mentioned about like we have two types of loop, like mainly while loop and then for loop, and while loop inside of another while loop, or for loop inside of another for loop. Or you can do like while loop and for loop can be used together, like as a nested. Okay, so in some cases you need nested loop because like you should calculate each step separately. So in these cases we need loop. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So for example, how it will like nested loop. So firstly, we give initialization, and then we give the condition, and increment and decrement. And then if you want any statement, that statement will come, and then there will be one more initialization, condition, increment, decrement statement, and then this loop will be closed. And then if you have one more statement, it will run this statement, and then if the increment decrement condition, increment and decrement is like suitable for this condition, it will do this statement again. So how it will work? So if our iteration I is equal to 1, it will be equal 1, and then when it will be equal to 1, it will run this for loop, and then when it will be equal to 2, it will run one more time this loop. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So like each step, like each iteration will done its own loop separately. It will done its statement separately. Okay, guys.
Okay.
So for example, like here is the two loops to print the multiplication tables. So how it will look like? So you should print a multiplication table for each number from 2 until 10. How it will look like? So firstly, until 9. Okay. We will initialize two variables because we need just two variables. So for the first time, like we need to calculate to print the multiplication table from 2 until 9, and then it is initializing as it has one statement, like it's missing like the curly brackets, and then here it's initializing one more loop in order to print the multiplication table of the number 2. When it comes, like when this loop will run, it will take 2, and then it will take k as the second number, and then it will multiply each of them as the answer. So here 2 will be multiplied 10 times, okay, which means like it will print the multiplication of a number of 2, and then it will get out of this loop, and then it will do increment, and then it will move to the number 3, and it will print number 3, the multiplication table of number 3, and then number 4 and 5, 6 until 9. Okay, guys, did you got the
Yeah.
logic?
Yes, yes, right.
Yeah, but like, won't it like print the first line will be 2 times 1, the second line will be 3 times 2?
Yeah, it is also possible.
Because like, look, it increases the j and the k. It will always be increasing. Oh wait.
Yes. So like
Ah,
when 2 will be, when the j is equal to, the initializer for k will be 1.
yeah, it won't exit until the j. I mean, until the second for loop will be done. Okay, I
Yes,
get it now. So
you
it
get.
will keep on remaining 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Because like our loop, this is inside of 2 of j, so that it will obey to j. Okay.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Okay, like you can do it like as I mentioned about like mix it while loop inside of for loop, or for loop inside of while loop. Okay, here like we're using like the mixed loops to print the multiplication tables. Okay, like it's initializing j as 2, and then like making condition j until 10, and then like with the help of j, it's printing like the multiplication table, and then it increases the j, and if it matches the condition, it will do one more time, and then until it will get 9. Okay,
Yeah, got it.
Aurora, is it clear? Okay, excellent. Then let's move. Okay, guys, this is the task for you. Can you do this one? Like you should use a nested loop to print this output. So can you do this?
Okay, I will.
Do this example firstly.
Okay.
You should write a nested loop, a program with a nested loop, and the output should look like this. I think Yunus and Vladimir had this kind of question before, yes? Like while solving in Python or JavaScript.
Yes. Oh,
I
sorry,
didn't.
Sam. But it was serious ago.
But Python is easier, yes, Vladimir? The syntax of Python is very easy. Like you will not
Yeah,
be,
it is.
you will not be a lot of space. Like you will not be mixing with the hell with columns, brackets, even in JavaScript. Vladimir, have you worked with Node.js?
No, I did everything with Sublime. If you're talking about the IDE.
No, I'm talking about like backend of web development, like Node.js.
I'm not sure. Don't remember. Maybe I did.
No. Guys, did you got any notification about your midterm exams?
Yeah, we did.
So
About
like
our first exams at 16th.
on Monday?
Yeah, starting from Monday until the end of the week.
Okay, got it.
I don't get how to split it into rows.
So, Yunus, excellent.
Thank you.
So, Vladimir, you didn't get what?
I didn't understand how to make the rows, how to split them into rows.
Okay. Ahror, how about you? As always, Ahror, like, can you run your program like and check whether it's whether the output is like the same with my output, was the output of the task? Ahror, check it firstly. No, it's not. Yes. Okay. Yunus,
I hear you.
so we have a problem. So me and Vladimir and Ahror couldn't understand our task. So that can you help us to understand it?
Yes. May I share my screen?
Yes, of course.
First, I made it to variable to the ing, and the first still loop I did something like this. It will be five. It will be what 5 times, and inside this it will be. It then will be what 5 times, but it will be what how many times e. Like the first time it will be 1 time, second time it will be 2, the next time it will be 3 times, something like this. And after all, if it will be finished, I will be enter, and then until the 5, and with this loop it will be adding to her, something like this.
So thank you, Yunus. Okay, like guys, did you understand? Like he made two loops. So okay, as we have 5 rows, 5 columns, he made like the first variable until 5, and then when it's like the first variable in the first column, it's printing the this character 1 time. So that in the second one, like in the second loop, he's making like the second variable from 1 until the first variable. So as we are in the first row, it's printing 1, and then quitting, and then printing a new line. And then when I becomes 2, j will become from 1 to 2. It means it will print this character 2 times, and then a new line. And then when I becomes 3, j will work from 1 until 3. And then it will print 3 times, and then new line, and then 4 times and 5 times. Guys, did you understand?
Yeah, understood it.
So you got the logic, yes?
Yeah.
Vladimir? Ahror?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent, guys. Let's move to another one. Thank you, Yunus.
Thank you.
Okay, this one, guys. The second output. Assalomu alaykum. Charchamayapsizmi? O'z qilyapsizlarmi? Tinchmisiz? Bezovta qilmayotganim to'yda bo'lsanglar. Yaxshi o'tqizib oldinglarmi? Bo'lyaptimi? Holalarim yaxshi ekan, buvamlar. Yaxshi o'tqizib oldinglarmi? Yo'q, o'tyapman, bir hol-ahvol so'rab qo'yib turgan bo'ldim, o'tdik. Bo'pti, hop. Hop, telefon qildim. So guys, has anyone finished?
Not yet. Not yet.
Vladimir?
Not yet either.
I met one pattern, but it's shorter. It's another. It will be like not first line. It will be not five number, only one.
Okay, how about you, Yunus?
It's what I said. It's short. Another like up to like first line. It will be so one line only. I'm searching my problem.
Ahror, how about you? So it means like, should I help you guys?
I think I will need help for sure. It's just so difficult to understand the way it works for me. I don't know why.
Okay, guys, like look, first line it's printing 5 times, yes? The second line
Yes.
4 times. The third line 3 times, 2 times, 1 time. It means like it is decreasing. It means our first loop should decrease. Like should be like from, as we have like 5 columns, it should start from 5 until 1. Am I right?
Yes.
And then we should have one more loop inside of it, which will print according to the in which iteration we are. So like, let's practice it. So just a second. So my Visual Studio is visible to you, yes?
Yes.
Aurora, are you following us? Okay. Let's say like we need, as I mentioned above, our first loop will be decreasing, and let's make for J, it will be in the increasing, and that we need a num which will print these numbers. Okay, then as we know how many times our loop will run, it's better for us to use actually we don't need this one, initialization, because it can be initialized. So let's say I is greater or equal to 1, I minus minus. As we are decreasing, we are using I minus minus. So I think everything is fine, yes, with this loop.
Yes.
Okay, that's the second one. So we should do it in the increasing order because it should print how, like according to the I. So if I 5, it should print 5 times. So we need like J from 1 until J less or equal to I, and then J plus plus. Am I right? And
Yes.
here we need to use percentage D and number. And one more thing, what should we do?
It will now plus plus in next line.
Yeah, we need like, we can do it. Yeah, let's do it inside of here. Num plus plus. So we should increase the number. So when I is 5, like this for loop will help us to print 5 times, and then it will print num, and each time of J it should increase the number. So let's try it. Like when it comes 5, it will print 5 times, which means like as num starts from 1 until 5, and then num becomes 6. The next time it will print from 6, the next time it will print from 11, and then so on. Let's look. One more
You
thing.
put it about, yes.
Yeah,
Flash,
what
but
we've
flash
got.
and
Between 2 and 50.
but flash and
Yes, you
And
forgot.
also we have another condition, right?
Like,
no.
what kind of condition, Vladimir?
Between 2 and 50. It
Which?
should be the prime numbers between 2 and 50.
No, no, no. I was talking about this one, Vladimir.
Oh, I was doing the. Oh my god.
No, no. I said
Okay.
like output example too, Vladimir.
Okay.
Sorry, as
I'm sorry. No,
I
that's my problem.
okay. So like this one is understandable, yes.
Yes.
Okay, one more thing with the space.
It's space, yeah.
Yeah, now it's suitable, yes. Everything's fine.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So now do the third task. So I think Vladimir has nearly finished. Okay, guys, let's do the third task. Aurora, like, have you understood the second task? Like, do you have any problem with it? Like, Aurora, if you have any question, don't hesitate. If you have some misunderstanding, or just ask anytime you want. Okay. So guys, this task is clear for you, yes? Like you should, so like you should initialize you should have two loops. First one is like to control the rows. The second one is like, should be, no, you need like three variables and then two loops, yes. Like in the first one, the first loop will be like to control the row. The second one is to print. And then the third variable will be like to find whether it's prime or not. Come on. Come on.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you? Sorry for
Yes. For being late. Yes.
yes.
Yes. Why you are late?
Uh, I have something problem with my job. I
With your
have been
job.
some
So
yes.
like you had my like Telegram, you could inform to me, yes?
Yes, I finished this now. Sorry, I this is very
Okay, you
just
will explain later.
sorry. It hasn't been
Okay.
never.
Have you finished all the recordings of the last lectures?
I finished it at the 8 lessons,
Hmm.
7, 8, and
Okay.
in today I will be finished all the lessons, all record lecture in, and also this lecture because I don't have been, I don't, I haven't been uh, in watching this lecture at beginning.
Okay, got it.
Thank you.
So, like, I think you were absent last time, yes?
I don't understand. Sorry. Can you repeat, please?
I think you were absent last time, yes?
Absent. What is absent? I don't know this
Вы
word.
участвовали в прошлом уроке, да, по-моему?
А?
Вас не было в прошлом уроке, да?
Почему вы так говорите? Можете посмотреть. Каждый урок у вас бывает.
Не, если были в прошлом уроке, значит, давайте будете делать вот это задание. То есть, окей.
Я можно подключусь через компьютер?
Да, пожалуйста. Нет проблем. So, guys, finished?
Not yet.
Vladimir?
Almost. Yes.
And I don't understand. I don't very successfully understand the practice with the loops, while loops, and loops.
Okay, I will explain you, okay, later.
Okay, thank you.
Vladimir, Yunus, again tired?
No,
No,
not tired.
Again lost concentration?
no.
Ahror, how about you? Again tired? What's happening to you guys? Like, I have solved the same problem. Like, you need to make the same thing just with the help of condition.
I managed to print out everything from 7, but 2, 3, 5 I can't.
So guys, you know what is like prime number, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, like you shouldn't add any condition for the 2. Like you can start making condition from 3, yes? Yeah, then it's possible for you, I think.
Let me try.
Yunus, like what kind of problem do you have?
Problem. I have just the logic is the setting 5. It's working just but 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 20, like something like this.
Like, do you know what's prime number actually?
Yes, I know.
What's prime number? Can you explain, guys?
It was like there's a table list where I have
Prime numbers are numbers that that can be divided by themselves and by 1, nothing else.
So, Yunus, Ahror, is it clear? So, like,
yes.
prime numbers are numbers that can't be divided by 2.
Yes.
And no, not by 2.
They can be divided only by themselves and by 1.
It only can be divided by
As
themselves or by the numbers.
As 2 divisors.
Yes. Okay then, guys. So you need maybe triple loop maybe here.
Triple loop?
Yeah. The final loop is like to check whether it's prime or not. In order to check it, like you just need to divide to the half of this number. For example, you want to check if the 11 is prime or not. It means like you should check it until 6, and that's enough. Like,
But if we're checking it in the condition, like it shouldn't have any, it shouldn't have, or no, wait. When it's divided by 2, 3, or 5, it shouldn't have a remainder.
yeah, it shouldn't print. Like if it's divided by 2, 3, 4, like for example 11, if 11, like if it is divided by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then it should not be printed. If it's not divided, then it should be printed. Okay. It should, if it is divided to any of them, then it should be. For example, if we have 12, we should check it until 6. Like if it is divisible by 2 or 3 or 4, then the final loop should break automatically, should stop working, and then print another one. Okay, like we need, I think, to use break statement. Okay, just leave, guys. You will do it after explaining break statement. Okay.
Okay.
I forgot like about break statement. I haven't explained it to you.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay, let's move on. Okay, and here we are, like break statements. What's break statement and continue statement? So they are used to control loops, like so like with the help of them, you will have a chance to terminate loops regardless of the loop condition. Okay, like you will have a chance to terminate loop whenever you want. For example, in the above example, like if you want to check whether 12 is a prime or not, like you should check it until 6 and it will be enough. When it comes like to 2, if it's divisible by 2, you can use break statement and then get out of this loop and then print them. Okay.
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 So what's like a break statement? Break statement is used to terminate whenever you want. So for example, like in the while loop, you have a condition. So you are checking, for example, you are using infinite loop. So like you made one more condition. If the condition matches, you want to terminate your loop. For example, like uh, uh, you are scanning a number from the user. So like if user enters 0, like until user enters 0, you can run your loop. So whenever user enters 0, then your loop should be terminated. How you will do this? Like you will use break statement. After scanning each number, you should check whether this number is equal to 0 or not. If it's 0, then you should write break, and then your statement will terminate automatically. Okay, guys.
Okay.
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 So it only breaks if the expression matches the statement.
Yes.
Got it.
So for example, like here we are using break statements, so they count, and then it's counting from 0 to 5, and then like it's increasing. So here the user making a condition when count is equal to 3, just go out of this break statement. So it comes 0, 1, 2, 3. As it's to 3, and it will break automatically. It will do this statement. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So it's necessary to have an if statement inside.
Yeah, like you should check if you want to make like for any kind of condition.
Okay, but if we just put break, it'll just go once and break, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Well, as like switch. Do you remember switch? Like we every time
Yes.
use like break
Case
at the
break.
end of each case. Because if we didn't use that break, then like it will go into each case separately.
Yeah, I
Ahmad
remember.
Ali, how are you?
Is he,
Is he here?
No.
he's not here.
Okay.
No.
Then like so like make infinite loop. to do this statement, like use infinite loop. So whenever it's equal, it exceeds the 100, then use break statement and then leave that loop, okay? But this time you should use infinite loop. So guys, do you remember how to use infinite loop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ahrar, do you remember? So if you use infinite loop, don't do any kind of condition for while loop and then for loop, and like make it as infinite. And when the sum of the number exceeds 100, then use break statement and automatically terminate your loop and print the sum. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Yes.
Muhammad Ali, how are you?
Thank you. How
Oh
are
my.
you?
So like, I think you have a problem with your internet.
Yeah, it has got some kind of problem. I'm not able to
Are
understand.
you at home or you are?
I'm outside right now. Can we talk after the
Muhammad Ali,
lesson?
we
He's a
are not,
Terminator.
like, you have a break statement in each your letter. Muhammad Ali,
Break statement each letter.
yeah, each letter there is a break statement.
He just loves our internet, I think.
Yes, Muhammad Ali. We will talk maybe after
Yeah.
the lesson, or maybe like you can type from chat box, because like it's difficult for us to understand you, because your voice is like being.
Yeah, yeah. After that, I call you back after the lesson.
Okay,
Is that okay?
okay.
Thank you.
Oh, excellent, Vladimir.
Thank you.
So I hope it worked. Yes.
Yeah, it works.
Yunus,
Just a moment, my visual is not working. I'm testing this online temper because
you are not considerate again. What about I thinking?
what do you mean?
Mm,
I'm translating.
Watch. Kamran,
Yes.
so are you following us? Is there any questions? So I think you have a lot of questions because you have not participated in the first lecture.
No.
So maybe until the next lesson you will finish everything. Yes,
Yes. Yes.
I hope. You are promising for the third week, but I can't see any results. This is your last chance because
Please.
this time is your last chance because next week you have a midterm exam.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yunus, Ahror,
I have finished just one direction.
Ahror. Ahror. What's infinite loop? Infinite loop is I hope I have explained you last time. Yes, infinite loop is like бесконечный loop that will never terminate. So like okay, then I will explain maybe. You know your result. I mean, your program is ready.
Yes, I have sent it already.
Okay, just a second. Okay, excellent. Okay, Vladimir, we need your help to explain me and Ahor what's infinite loop and then how to do this task. And to
Okay.
Kamran also. Kamran, just
So-
follow us.
May I then demonstrate my screen?
Yes, of course.
Okay, great. So infinite loop is like what it's called. It's infinite. It never ends. And in infinite loop, it usually has no either condition, either increasement or decreasement statement inside of the condition part of the statement. So, for example, I'll give I a 0. I won't give any condition, and I won't give any increment or decrement. I'll just print out, let's say I. So the program will read it, it'll say, okay, so I should give the variable I the value 0.
Okay.
I don't have to do anything with the condition, and I don't have to do anything with increasing or decreasing it. So I just have to run this, and I won't get out of this for loop.
Okay,
We'll
just run this program, please.
There you go. We'll just
So
continue.
infinite loop was like this, like it's running infinitely. It will not stop until then because you are not giving any condition, any increment and decrement. The main thing, like if you don't give any condition, so the loop will understand itself that we should never stop because it doesn't have any condition to check whenever to stop. So like you can give any initializing increment or decrement, doesn't matter, but like the main thing, like you should miss the condition. Even in while loop also, like can you show this example with while loop?
While loop, okay. So if we'll have a while loop, let's say we'll give
just one.
Just I equals, let's say 1. And let's say I will be equal to 0 here.
No, it will not terminate then.
Just put 1.
Oh, you mean
just one?
Right here, just true. Yeah, or this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Vladimir,
Yes.
can you repeat your infinity code, please?
Yeah, this is one more infinite. Come on.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
One more example infinite loop with while loop, okay?
Okay.
Look, inside of condition, you need to write just one, because like one means true, as you know, guys. I think I explained to you logic operator, yes? Like true or false, what's true, what's false. Yeah.
Yes,
False
you
means
did.
0, 1 means any kind of positive number. Except 0, okay? It means like 1 means true, as it's true, then it will terminate, and never stop. That we don't have any condition, as the condition is always true. Okay, so here you can make a break statement and then print the sum of this. Like, can you do it with while loop first, this task?
And left.
Which task?
Like the task that I gave you. The
okay. Just a moment, let me return there. This is this it? This is it. I think yes. The break statement here. So basically how it is done, the program reads here that we give the value to the I integer 0. We don't have it in condition. So since we don't have any condition, it'll keep on increasing. If I write the condition, it will stop. It will break out of the for loop. And so it keeps on increasing S by 1, 1, 1, 1. It goes increasing until S reach reaches 100. So like this. If it's more or equal to 100, just break this loop. What happened?
So guys, you got it? So here, like Ahror, Kamran, here like Vladimir is not measuring the condition, which means like every time when a loop runs, the I will be initialized as 0, and then it will do increment, but it will not check any condition. So as is used for sum, it will just add the value of I. First, it will add 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it will add infinitely if we don't mention. Okay, if we don't mention
So
the
Akhara
any
asked
condition.
why it's 105 and 14. Well, look, we give the sum of s over here. It's like, firstly, our s is equal to 0. And after this, it goes, it's s plus I. Let's say I. And I always increases. So it will be like, let's say s will be 0. Well, just s equal 0 plus 1. Later it'll go s equals 1 plus 2. Because I keeps on increasing, and it's just the sum of all numbers until 100. It will go plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 5, plus 6, until the point when s will be equal to, will be more or equal to 100.
Yeah.
So it means like it'll go 14 times, as it says. It was there. It goes 14 times. It increases 14 times, and when it increased 14 times, our s is already more than 100 over here. So that's why it prints out only, where is my output? Oh, here it is.
Like
That's why it's only 105.
the task is like this, Ahor, like you should print the number, or like which the sum from 1 until that number exceeds 100. So when it exceeds 1, it's 14. Like if you count the sum of numbers from 1 to 14, it will be 105. But like when you count the 1 and from 1 until 13, it will be 92. As 92 is not greater or equal to 100, it means it will not be accepted. As 105 is greater than 100, then it will stop there and then print 105 and prints what when it stops. Like it stops when it comes to 14. It means like for the sum from 1 until 14 is 105. Okay, it is the first number where the sum will exceed 100. Okay. Can you do it with the help of while loop, Vladimir?
Yes, can. Just a moment. While, let's say, I equals to what? Oh, wait. Just a moment, let me think. So we have to make this, let's say, it doesn't, oh, just a moment.
Just
My
mention
gosh.
it as 1.
Okay. So let's say I plus plus is I equals 0. S plus equals I. And if S is more or equal to 100, break. That should work. Yeah.
Here's the same infinite loop but with while loop. So like we're putting a condition as true as 1, and then the syntax is the same, like the logic is the same, like increasing I and in just giving the sum of I to S, just counting the sum, and when the sum exceeds 100, it should break automatically. So Kamran, or
Yes, I'm
is it
here.
clear?
Yes, it is clear.
Okay. Ahor, how about you? Okay. Let's move on, guys. Thank you, Vladimir.
You're welcome.
Okay, like you should use again infinite loop, and then when the user enters 0, when your program receives the 0, you should stop receiving reading numbers, and then you should calculate the print of the entered numbers, the sum of the numbers, and then the average of that integers. Okay.
The first output, it will be sum of all number, and the second output, it's the last number, right?
No, the second output is the average. The average of this sum, like of the entered numbers. Средняя арифметическая.
Да.
So again, infinite loop was the condition if the user enters 0, then it should terminate, calculate the sum, and then give the average of these numbers. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Vladimir Ahror?
Got it.
Kamran?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, try to solve it, Kamran.
Okay. And which example?
This one.
Why? Okay. And I will do it with while loop or infinity loop. With infinity. Okay. Maybe I demonstrate my screen.
No, not now. Like firstly try by yourself, and then you will decide if you have any questions. Let other guys finish also, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So guys, during the exam, you will have the same questions as we did in the lab classes, okay? So that like don't panic. Try to do everything as we did before, okay? Just like the tasks will be the same, but with different numbers. And with a little bit different conditions, but the logic will be nearly the same. So that whenever you see the problem, don't panic. Just try to solve everything from the easiest one, and then leave the hardest one to the end. Okay.
Okay.
Or Yunus, Vladimir.
Doing it. Get the logic, but I don't know why it isn't working.
And I don't understand what is break statements and what is and I also now what's loop and I don't know what is infinite loop
Yunus.
about it.
Not yet. I have some problem.
Ahor. Ahor. Ahor, are you following us? Ahor, are you sleeping? Okay. So like, let me help you guys then. So what was the task? We need number for iteration, just for scanner. And then we need number for iteration, and then for sum, and then we don't need for average. Okay, then while one means like while our loop is true, which means infinite, then we'll use scan. Okay, we'll use scanner.
I managed to input the numbers, but to print out the average and the sum of the numbers, I can't do it. Gives me 0 all the time.
Okay, then we need to scan the number, yes, and then we should check like whether our the number that we read is not equal or equal to 0. If it's equal, then break. Maybe we should break. Else, initialize I as 0. Because it should start. No, I as 1. So else, then we should get the sum of it. I mean, like we should add the value of num to sum in order to calculate the sum of all the input numbers, and then we should like increase I, and then having done it, so we need just to make a printf outside of it. When our loop breaks, terminates, then this printf will work. Then we should print average, I mean sum, and then average. Average is like how many times we entered the numbers, and then we should divide the sum by not by I, and that's all. Okay, I is being used to like count how many times the numbers has been entered. Okay,
Okay.
that's clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's write the mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, I get the average now, but I don't get the output.
Sum. You need to sum like 0 when you variable is in sum.
Will be
Zero.
garbage value. That's right. Maybe we don't have to use anything.
No, this isn't.
So let's see then.
We don't
We
see
don't.
the console.
Now everything is visible. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. 5, 3, 1, 0.
So,
9 and 2, but it's not true.
yes.
9 is true, but 2 is not.
Yeah.
I had some problem with like printing two. Yes.
You had the same problem with average?
Yes, it will be two output.
Output is printing true, yes? True.
Yes.
Just a second then. Else? Every time. 5.
I think I got it.
1, 0.
Try to output the E. What's the number? It's E. I think it's will be more than 3. It will be waiting.
Yeah, I think it will be also 4.
Because
No, it won't. It won't. It won't.
Because in my situation is E output it will be 5. I don't know why, but input it's only 3 times. Yes.
Got it. Then we need to make a new variable. Let's see, average divided by 5. Here we should the average. Let's run this. Let's make it here. We scan it. As our number is not equal to enter number to 0, then if it's 0 it will break, it will accept that 0. If it's not, it will be 1 and add, and then it will check second time. So this should be fine. Okay. Yeah, maybe this is fine. Yes. And maybe like because of
I also got it another way.
Yeah,
mean,
I couldn't get, maybe like it's because of it couldn't calculate automatically. The logic was the same. The only thing is like we initialize the new variable and then just save the average inside of this variable. That's all. You guys?
Yeah. Okay.
Was there any questions?
No questions.
You wanted to ask something?
No, I wanted to say that I did. I want to say that I did it another way, but when I looked in my code, I did it the same way.
Teacher, can you check my thought? It's any mistake?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Just a minute. I need to answer the talk.
No, like it's wrong. You should check the condition. Like if it's 0, then
this is what I got. I think it's the same.
It's true, but who knows? Check your code again.
Okay. Just a moment. I need to answer the talk. Okay.
Aurora. Clear? Come on.
Yes.
So are you watching us? Is anything clear?
Yes, and I repeat your code and learn.
Okay.
And
okay.
Understood you.
Okay, Aurora, look, like break statement is used to break your loop anytime you want, in any condition you want. Okay, like we're making infinite loop here, and then like scanning number, and I want to terminate the loop whenever the user enters 0, and I'm checking the condition. If num is equal to 0, then I'm printing break. Okay. Kamran?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, so like guys, everything is clear?
And
yes.
Can I answer, please?
Yes.
I have questions. And can I talk an answer, please?
Yes.
Смотрите, вот Вы сказали вот на while loop scanf напечатать и проложили integer, и потом сказали, если if integer будет равно нулю, остановится, правильно?
Да.
Все.
Если не равно
И-
нулю, то оно будет
Будет продолжаться.
продолжать бесконечно. Понятно?
Бесконечно. Да, я понял. И
Мы
можно
используем break, чтобы останавливать, когда мы хотим. Понятно?
Да, я вас
Я
понял.
хотел,
И
чтобы
для
наш
того,
loop
чтобы...
остановился, когда нам equal to 0. И, ну, как я написал break, она остановится автоматически. Понятно?
Хорошо. И else вы почему написали?
Else. Если
Else.
оно не равно нулю,
Ага.
то оно будет считать вот эти будет делать вот эти steps, statements.
Steps. Окей.
Понятно?
И плюс это как?
Если вы
Для
можете
integer
пропустить вот это
прибавить.
просто, else тоже не надо. На самом деле. Потому что если loop не будет terminate, то оно автоматически будет делать эти statement. Понятно? Давайте проверим тогда. Одинаковый результат. Else не надо на самом деле.
А как это считает? Вот математически, как можно сказать? Вот,
Сам нужен нам, чтобы вычислить сумму.
Хорошо.
Нужно, чтобы узнать, сколько раз юзер напечатал, то есть внес сколько номеров, которые не равно нулю. Если равно нулю, не будет инкремент делать, и сам не будет also инкремент делать. А если равно нулю, она автоматически break будет statement работать и выйдет из лупа. И будет как бы считать сам как последний номер. Например, если вот 5, 3, 1, то есть сумма их равно 9, а четвертый номер был нулю равно. Но так как она 0, она луп выйдет оттуда, и как сумма этих трех чисел равно 9, то есть она напечатает 9, и потом,
Да. 5 плюс
чтобы
3 плюс 1,
вычислить среднее
9.
арифметическое, мы внесли только 3 числа. Чтобы вычислить эти, мы разделяем на 3, оно автоматически вычисляет среднее арифметическое этих чисел. Понятно?
Да.
Вопрос?
Нет. Все понятно. It's clear.
So let's move, guys. So break statement, what means like stop the current iteration and evaluate the next condition. Okay, like stop the current loop and then evaluate the next condition, which means like go to the end of the loop and start the next iteration maybe. Okay.
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 Okay, what's continuous statement? Continuous statement is like to use not to break, but to continue the condition. For example, like let's look to this while loop. Then like you have any kind of condition, and then they will run one statement, and they will make one more condition. Yes. You will make one more condition, and if your condition match suitable, then it will run the continuous statement. And when it runs continuous statement, it will not do the next statement after it. It will just skip it and then go to the to check the condition. Okay. It's just skipping the statement after it. For example, here also do while loop. Continue statement and then skipping the statement 1 and then doing this expression, checking the condition. For loop also, like statement continue as it's mentioned, continue. If it matches, then it will go automatically to the next iteration, which means like it's skipping the last statement. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Got it.
Okay, even numbers using continuous statement. Okay. So like we are using for loop here, everything is clear, yes, from 0 to 10, and then we should print even numbers. Like if number is not equal to 0, like if the number is even, is odd, then we are doing continue, and then we are not printing that number. It means like when it comes 0, or let's say when it comes to 1, so when we divide it like to 2, they will have a remainder as 1. It means it's not equal to 0, and it means it will go to continue. It will not print it. And when it goes to continue, it will increase it will do increment and check the condition, and it comes to 2. 2 modules to 2 is equal to 0. And it's not, doesn't match to this condition, it means it will print. Okay?
Okay.
You
Okay.
got the
Okay.
logic, yes? How to use and when to use the continue statement.
Yes.
Got.
Ahror, Kamran?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Okay. Guys, use continue statement to calculate the sum of odd numbers.
From what to what?
From 1 to 10.
Okay.
Okay.
So your loop should run from terminate until 10, from 1 to 10, and then you should calculate the sum of odd numbers using the continue statement. Okay. So guys, Vladimir, Ahror,
In just a moment.
Kamran.
Just a moment.
I'm getting
Okay,
18 somehow.
Thank you.
Vladimir couldn't catch.
I'm getting 18 for some reason.
That means you have some problem with condition or like using continuously. Vladimir?
Yes.
Ahror?
Just a moment.
So if you have any problem, we will take together.
Okay, may I demonstrate my screen then?
Yes, Ahror. Just a second.
Okay.
Have you done this task? What kind of problem do you have? Okay, guys. Vladimir, you can demonstrate.
Okay, so what I did is I initialized two variables which give it a data type integer, and here is the way that I give it the part that it should be between 1 and 10.
Okay.
And so now if our number I is it doesn't have a remainder when it divides by 3. I mean, if it has a remainder dividing by 3, it'll add up to our n1.
No, like Vladimir, you have some mistake while checking the condition. So like you can do like if it's even, then you can continue. So like there are the odd numbers which not divisible by 3.
Okay.
Did you got it?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Like make a little bit tricky ways, okay, to solve this. Ahror,
Okay.
just don't stop it. Ahror, like you had also a mistake, like you did the same as before. So you should calculate the sum of the odd numbers here. Like if the numbers is even, then we'll use continue and it will continue automatically. And if it's not even, then it will calculate the sum. Okay, is it clear, Kamran? Okay, thank you, Vladimir.
Thank you.
Okay, like you should print the numbers, the second task, between 1 and 20, but you should not print the numbers which are the multiple of 2 and 3. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Yes, there's a test. Sorry, I can understand.
So like you should print the numbers between 1 and 20, from 1 until 20. If the number is divisible by, except the number that are both, like if the number divisible by 2 and 3, both by 2 and 3, then you should not print that number, okay?
Right.
I think I have a mistake. Or no?
Vladimir, finished?
Yeah, I sent the code.
Excellent. Yunus, finished?
Not yet. I think I have missed it, and I'm searching this.
Where I have problems, Yunus doesn't. Where I have no problems, Yunus does.
Yeah, it's excellent, guys. Like you are learning from each other.
Why? And у меня не работает continue.
Okay, you can demonstrate your screen, Kamran.
Okay.
Yunus? Yunus?
Not yet. Just problem.
Why? it doesn't work.
Just like hover that continue. Can you hover it?
Put your mouse over continue, Kamran.
Yeah. Put your mouse over continue. Yes. No, don't click, just put it. It was in a loop, but he's losing.
He put a semicolon after the conditional.
Yes.
The
Yes.
circle
This is
braces.
the problem. Kamran,
What?
don't use semicolon after showing the condition in the for loop.
I don't understand.
После скобки вот здесь
Unders-
for loop где?
Не понял.
6-я линия, посмотри.
Где?
Шестая линия после закрывания скобки там. Да. Вот здесь, да. Точку запятую удалить. Точка запятой говорится, что ваш стейтмент закончился. То есть вы не будете работать с этим стейтментом заново. А луп работает до 10.
Все.
Понятно?
Понятно, спасибо.
Неправильно у вас.
Thank you.
Делайте следующее задание.
Хорошо.
Yunus.
I think I have not understandable because I'm getting another output. Like
Okay, demonstrate your screen. Ahror. Just a second, Yunus. Ahror. You are so passive today. So have you done this task? Okay, Yunus, demonstrate it.
I think my dad is wrong because I think I misunderstand the mid test there.
So run your code.
It's working like from 1 to 20.
It's correct.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's wrong because it's, in the output it was another.
It was from 1 to 10 there.
Really? It was from 1 to 10?
Yeah,
Yes.
the output in the task, it was from 1 to 10.
Sorry.
For this, I think it's my fault.
No, like, sorry guys. Just I calculated from 1 to 10. Yeah, it was just example. So like, I shouldn't show you the real output. The real output should be found by you. Yeah, it's true.
And explain the thought or not?
Okay, thank you. Yeah, explain please.
Okay. The thought was about the between the
Abraham?
1 and 20.
Okay, just
20.
yes. Can you explain from the beginning? Come on, just follow us.
Okay. First, I made only one variable, r, and it's like the loop for it will be word from the 1 to 20. And I made one if statement. It will be if the number divided to 2 and 3, and the remainder is 0, it will be continue. So other time it will be print. So output will be print output like if.
So is it clear, guys?
Yes,
I
it's
hope you
clear.
understand. So when something like this, it will be okay. It will.
Камран? Вам понятно? Вас не слышно, Камран.
Yes, I will try. This is an practice
Okay. Okay.
for understand.
Okay. Thank you, Yunus.
Thank you.
So, guys, let's practice then. So, I think everything is clear with nested loop, break statement, continue statement, and for loop, while loop. Yes, you don't have any questions, guys?
No, I don't have interest in this.
Ahror, Vladimir?
No questions either.
Okay, then let's start our main exercises. Guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
There are a lot of topics that are waiting, exercises that are waiting for you, especially for Ahror. So today is like lecture 11, so like each like we will do practical exercises. So let's start. So the first
Just a
part,
moment.
the
Just a
problem.
moment. I have to open the door.
Okay, the first problem is that like you should read a number from the user and print the submultiples of this number. Okay, so like the user enters 7, and then the submultiples of 7 is 1 and 7. User enters 18, the submultiples of 18 is 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 19. Okay, user enters 23, the submultiples of them is 1 and 23. So did you got?
Yes, I got it.
Камран? Вам понятно, Камран?
Yeah, I got. Нет.
Непонятно? So submultiple is like множители, да, Владимир?
Да?
Yes, множители, да.
So like у этого вы должны сделать программу, которая напечатает множители номера, которые вносятся юзером вашей программы.
Ага.
7 множителей из 1 и 7, 18 множителей из 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 9, 18 и 23 с множителем 1 и 23.
Понял.
Вы должны сделать номера, которые этот номер делится. Понятно?
Понятно.
Yunus, is the task clear for you?
It's like the print the number which the number all of the number which dividing, yes?
Yes, that's right.
Right.
Ahron? Or is it clear? Not clear? Okay, Vladimir, can you explain, please, in Russian?
Нам нужно, чтобы программа брала от пользователя какое-то число, и это число, оно показывало все множители этого числа. То есть, например, у 7 это простое число, у него всего 2 множителя, оно делится на себя и на единицу. 18, все его множители, это вот как раз показывают 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 18. То есть мы должны взять число и разбить это число на множители, показать, сколько множителей, какие это множители у этого числа. Понял?
Ага.
Хорошо.
Гаврон, вам тоже понятно?
Да, я делаю, стараюсь.
Окей. Is there anyone who solved?
Not yet, I'm stuck. I'm always getting the output 0 for some reason.
You can use continuous sequence also too. Yunus, Ahrar, Tamara,
Not yet.
guys, you are also not too active today. Something happened to you?
No.
Guys, how many lectures do you have? I mean, like, how many lectures?
You mean lessons or
Yeah,
subjects?
lessons in your subjects then.
6 subjects.
What kinds of computer architecture?
Computer architecture, algorithmization, graphics, math, physics, and English.
I think you don't have any problem with English, math, and physics, yes?
With math, maybe.
You have a problem with math?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Sometimes.
Kamran
Our,
doesn't have any
our students have problem with math.
Really?
Yeah.
It's difficult.
It's not easy.
For me,
and it's not difficult.
yeah, for me, it's difficult. It's difficult, yeah.
Got it, guys. Any solutions?
Just a moment.
Or have you solved?
I have. Yeah.
I have solutions, but it's not printed one only. I have some mistake somewhere.
Just send the code. Vladimir,
No mistake.
what kind of mistake you had?
It's just don't print is one. Just a minute, I think.
Did you ask what mistake Yunus had or me?
You, Vladimir.
I was not sure what conditional statement, like what it is supposed to be. I was just breaking my mind. I don't know why. Maybe it was a long day for me today, but now I just got it.
Okay.
So it's correct, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you had a physics, yes, today?
Not.
It was math.
Yeah. It was math until 6 o'clock.
It was from 10 till 11:30.
But I think you guys have a lecture before
Let
that.
me
Yes?
check it.
We had only one lecture in the morning and now.
Okay, it means like we could start at 6 o'clock or earlier, yes?
Not sure because last week we had 4 lectures. It's Saturday.
At 10 because I have extra lesson from physics until the 6.
It means your schedule is being change this.
Yeah, it's always being rescheduled. We're not sure what lessons are we going to have.
Okay, Yunus. Excellent.
Thank you.
So like, is it printing? One?
Not yet.
Okay, demonstrate your screen.
They just sound.
Aurora, excellent.
Not okay, right.
Why you are using I?
It's like 10 times. It will be like my algorithm is what like from the 10 to 1, and it will be divide the number, all of the numbers by
Look,
10.
Yunus, like, you should calculate array number. Maybe you should start from 1 till the number that user entered.
Oh, and you mean like
Stop debugging the program first. Might crash. It's the red square, the right side. Look upper. Под окном там красный такой квадратик есть.
где?
Не-не-не, сверху. Смотри, у тебя квадрат. Да.
Just, it's better for you to click Shift F5 instead of it. Okay.
Okay.
Just while I is equal. No, you should make that I is equal to not to 10 but to n after scanning the n. No, there after scanning n.
Okay.
A little bit like logic. So, you should start dividing by 1, okay, until the number which is scanned by the user. So your condition should be like I is less or equal to n. Yes, and then you should increase I plus plus.
First I did something like this, but maybe did mistake and give me error for this. I did the minus y. And it's 2, or you have to change something.
Then you should print the I, not you should not divide it. Why you are dividing?
Yes.
We just need the submultiples of this number. Enter 9. Your console is not visible.
So it's not working. What do you know?
Amran,
Yes?
вам понятно?
Да, после этого видео, вот не после видео, а после как Юнус сделал, было очень понятно. И сначала я хотел сделать как умножение на каждый ответ, а здесь более уже упрощенный, более уже легкий этот.
Ну, всегда постарайтесь находить такие легкие пути, потому что будет легче вам и быстрее. Понятно?
Понял, да. Сначала я уже начинал делать код и этот умножение, printf, scanf, и отдельно у каждого.
Каждое упражнение, каждое задание вы должны понять логику, алгоритм, и тогда вам будет легче, понятно? Потом создавать новые алгоритмы или логики.
Понял, хорошо.
Okay, thank you, Yunus. Ahror, thank you.
Welcome.
All time is end?
Okay, the second problem. You should read an integer until calculate the sum of the integer. It's very easy, I think. You guys can.
We did it.
Yeah, you did it, I know. But I don't know why I included this. Maybe I want to make you some gift.
Okay.
Ahror, have you understood the task? Камран, вам задание понятно?
Да.
Вы делаете? Камран, если закончите это задание быстрее, чем остальные, 1,5 литровый кола от меня вам.
Я еще не начинал, я просто сейчас повторял прошлое задание, которое делал Юнус. Я их работу сейчас повторял, чтобы запомнить эту тему. Сейчас я перейду на эту. Я сделал скриншот постепенно.
Yunus, I think you have a mistake, yes? No.
No. No.
Yes, because you are using I. When I is equal to 0. Yeah, fine. Nice solution.
Thank you.
Ahror, are you finished? Excellent, Vladimir.
Thank you.
Ahror. Ahror, can you demonstrate your screen if you have a mistake? Okay, then Vladimir will help us. Vladimir?
Okay. Yes, just a moment.
Kamran?
So here we actually need only two variables,
Я слушаю.
two integers. And firstly, we give the instruction to our user to enter the numbers. And here we have a while loop statement. So while this function is true, the scanf s, so while it's true, it should add to the number that the user entered. But if the number that the user entered will be 0, it will break the function, will break out of it and print out n2. So for example, if the user, let's say he entered 1 firstly, then n2 will be
Just a moment.
n2 will be equal to 0 plus 1. If the user entered 2, n2 over here will already be 2 plus was it 1? No, it will be 1 plus 2 because the previous value of n2 was 1 over here, and so on. It goes so on, so on, so on until it reaches the value of 0, the user, if the user enters 0. So if I'll run it, let's say I want 2, 3, 4, and 5, and let's say 0. So it terminates the loop, it breaks out of it. So it's basically, it added 2 plus 3, it's 5, 5 plus 4, it's 9, 9 plus 5, it's 14. And that's it.
Ahror, have you understood? Камран, вам понятно?
Сейчас.
Точно?
Да, сейчас это сделано.
Он просто, Владимир здесь использует сканер внутри этого, чтобы как бы показать condition, как condition. Если можете использовать здесь один как infinite loop и делать сканер внутри while loop, если хотите.
Но можно и другие использовать.
Да.
Loop.
Давайте посмотрим, как Юнус сделал. Yunus, can you share your screen, please?
Yes. I did something like this. It's like will be stand up each high, and if it's every time it's not There it will working. If it will input there, it will be stop. Just one line, like I did.
Юнус сделал хороший путь. Ну, сначала он дал значение 1 к I. 1 означает true. И подходит к вашей condition. То есть, значит, true. While is true. И потом у вас оно берет значение от пользователя. И если этот пользователь дает какое-нибудь число, добавляет и проверяет это число. Если это число равно было нулю, то автоматически закрывается. А если не нулю, то заново идет сканер. Понятно? Агор? Камран?
Да.
Можно сделать различными путями, но какой вам удобно, так и делайте. Понятно?
Понял.
Основное, вы должны понять логику.
Понял.
How do you think, Vladimir? Nice solution?
Yeah, it's a very great solution actually.
Thank you.
Спасибо, Юнус. Thank you, Юнус.
You're welcome.
So this one. You should use for loop to calculate the factorials of from 2 to 10. So here, I think you need nested loop. Yes, guys?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
I can already say that I'm going to have problems here.
Yes.
Ой. Извини.
Амран, у вас какая-то проблема?
Да. С чем? Что вы имеете в виду?
С заданием.
What kind of arguments? Я думаю, альтернативный вариант еще.
Ahrar, is it clear?
But aren't the factorials like the sum of the numbers, not the multiplying them?
Sorry, I couldn't catch.
The factorial is the sum of the number. I mean, if it's the factorial of 2, it will be 1 plus 2. If the factorial of 5, it will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 until 5.
It's
Or
like
is it multiplication?
multiplication factorial.
Yeah, okay.
Or it was like, I think factorial is the multiplication. If I don't have any mistake.
Yeah. This is the multiplication. Just googled it.
I have a problem.
What kind of?
And nice. It's clear.
Okay. So don't hesitate to ask. Естественно, спрашивайте. Guys, have you finished?
Можете помочь, пожалуйста?
Да, каким заданием? Вот это задание.
Да.
Сейчас
И что?
вместе будем
Yeah.
делать. Сейчас.
Хорошо.
Yunus?
Not yet. I have problem.
Владимир?
Like, almost done. I got just the last part to do. Just understand it, I mean.
Auror?
It's okay.
So you have a mistake in multiplication or printing?
Multiplication.
So it means like we will do together, okay guys?
Okay.
Let me demonstrate then my screen.
I think I did.
Really? Okay,
Yes.
let's see.
But I have some problem. It's like with the output. Set this dot please.
Okay, then we will do together. Okay.
Okay.
I think Visual Studio is available to you, yes?
Yes.
Then let's clear everything. So we need one number for iteration. one number to calculate the factorial, and one number to multiply. Am I right?
Yes.
Make a for loop.
Also need, I think, a number. I mean, variable to store the multiplication of the number.
Yeah, I'm using the fact.
Oh, okay.
Okay, done. I want to initialize each time factorial to 1. Why? Because like every time we'll have different kind of number, it means we will have different kind of factorial of different numbers. So that like when it will be 2, the factorial will be 1, and then it will calculate, multiply all of them, and then store in fact. Okay. Then I is equal to 9 plus plus. Then let's print. The firstly, I want to print these numbers. The first number, like percentage %d and 1 multiply. Then new condition. It will start from 1. Calculate 10.
Just till 10. Yeah, but it's 9 lines.
I until I, because we should calculate multiply from 1 until the number which we want. Okay.
Mm.
A plus plus. So factorial. Enter. Multiplication and percentage %d, which means d. So I think you are getting the logic, yes? What I'm doing.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't miss it.
Like, it seems like Vladimir, your face is not.
No, I understood it. Everything's fine.
Then after having multiplication, then what we need is we need to print the result of it. How we're gonna do this? So equal percentage %d, then we'll print factorial, and then of course we need new line. So here just we are initializing from 2 until 9, and then the factorial every time should be 1, because we are calculating storing of different variables factorial. Here should write I, because like first time I need to print it, and then the first multiplication, and then let's run it. Okay.
It's wrong for some reason.
So we didn't include. Every time I want to do it to print the first part, and then 1 multiplied to 1. The other parts should be printed if I equal if j equal to 1, then we'll make continue. If it's not equal to 1, then it will print. And then let's have. Okay, one more mistake here. So I think everything is fine, yes?
But 2 times 3 is 6.
Yes. Yeah.
That's 12 there.
So we have this one. So it's not initial line factorial. Okay, got it. So as I mentioned above, every time we should initialize factorial to 1, because we are counting each number's factorial separately. Now it should.
Maybe you have to do after all of this one.
Yeah, you can do in the beginning, or you can do at the end after printf, maybe here. Okay.
But when I did the beginning, it was 1, but the end it wasn't to me.
I don't know, I gave here beginning and then storing it, multiplying to it, and then printing. Guys, clear?
Yes, it's clear.
So
Yes, it's clear.
yeah, I'm just printing this one firstly because I want to print it like this. Firstly, the multiplication character, and then it means like I should print it before every time, and then I'm initializing factorial the value 1 every time because I'm calculating each number's factorial separately, and then here we are using nested loop to calculate the factorial. So here one more thing, like you should pay attention, continue. So continue is helping us to use. Am I right?
Yeah.
Like if they were not continue, we could like write like if it's not equal to 1, then it should print like this. Am I right? So it's better for us to use continue statement. So clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes, so clear.
Yes, it's clear.
Yes, it's clear.
You should read two numbers from the user and find the greatest common denominator of it means like knock наибольший общий кратный. Do you remember like I gave you this task last time, but as we didn't like have information about loop, we skipped it. It means we will do it right now, okay?
Okay.
Guys, look at the next problems that you have. You have this problem again to print this. And then you have this problem to print. All of them is being used like nested loop. And then you should like this one. I think everything can be solved by you, the next problems.
I think this is silly to teach us load something test something like this, because when I loaded see the test, one of the 90% was something like this in the way.
Yes. Okay, guys, like we run out of time, so it means like it's the end of our lesson for the day. The other parts will be done for you until Monday.
Monday. Oh, okay.
Until Monday midnight. Okay.
Okay. And can you solve the task? This thing solved.
Yeah, I will. Gile will upload it. Okay, I will send through Telegram to you now. It starts from the problem number 4.
Okay.
I think something is not suitable for you guys. Maybe like you are not happy for exercises, for problems.
No.
No, everything is fine.
I think you will tackle by yourself. Yes.
We're going to have a great time.
Yeah. So we don't have any tasks from other subjects.
We have midterms beginning next week.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about it.
It's okay.
But I think it's possible to do it today or tomorrow evening.
So if it, I think it will not be a problem for you. Yes, Ahrar, Cameron.
What?
Остальные задания даю как домашние задания. Вы сможете делать? Начинается
Да. Если это задание... Я делал все это. У меня были несколько проблем.
У вас не будет проблем, да? Вы не сможете сделать.
Я сейчас сделаю.
Все, понятно. Ну, ребята, значит, ну, так как тема была сложная, мы разделили на две части, поэтому... Here's like we have two, no problem number 6. The first one, the second part. Just I had some problem. Okay, like it means you have 11 total problems, and then for you will be 7 tasks as a homework. Okay,
Okay.
8 tasks. I'm sorry. Okay, starting from number 4 until 11. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, any problems with lectures, any suggestions?
I don't have any questions.
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay, Vladimir, you look like not happy with tasks or something?
No, it's okay. Everything's fine.
Yes. Or you are tired? Again, video games?
No video games this time.
Okay. Then guys, have a good day, have a good night. So it's task for you until Monday midnight, okay? I will send it to group right now, to our algorithmization group now. So I will write everything in detail, okay guys?
Okay.
So thank you for the lesson. Have a good night. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You
Good
too.
luck in midterms.
Подожди.
I will give detailed information about midterm in the group, okay?
Okay.
Okay, see you guys.
Bye.
Можете подождать, пожалуйста?
Да, могу, я здесь.
Могу, да?
Да, может.
Смотри.